Today, welcome everybody. My name is Michael. We are discussing about cold storage wallets. There are two, or technically three options for cold storage wallets, while a hot wallet, there's many options. And let's first go into what a hot wallet is. That's basically storing your money anywhere where there is an online connection and they're easy to get to. So on an exchange, definitely a hot wallet. And what's funny is on an exchange, the exchange itself has two wallets, a hot wallet and a cold storage wallet. If it doesn't have a cold storage wallet, well, that's not too safe, and they probably should invest into cold storage wallet, and I'd probably not keep my money in there, because if the exchange gets hacked, a hot wallet is the primary target. So if the exchange has good policies, they'll be able to refund you. If they don't, you are SOL out of your money. So say goodbye to that. The simple explanation: hot, online; cold, offline, more secure. Cold is for people who have, let's say, more than a few $1,000s in Bitcoin, because there are multiple options for cold storage wallet. One of them is paid. There is the paper wallet, which you don't really need to pay for. It's not available everywhere. In Poland, I haven't seen a single ATM that has a paper wallet. Not to say that you can't do it yourself, but the most popular cold storage options would be such as Ledger or Trezor, which are the compatible mobile little USB flash drive like thingies. You put money on there, you keep it offline, you keep it with you, or you put it into a bank safety deposit box or somewhere where you feel really safe, into a safe inside your own house. As long as you don't lose that, and as long as you have the seed key, you are all good. So what is a Ledger or a Trezor wallet good for? It's good for convenience and it's good for privacy, because with a hot wallet, if you get hacked or if anything happens to the exchange or anything happens to your laptop or computer and you don't have everything backed up, or wherever you're storing these Bitcoins, you can lose them, someone can take them, something can happen. And that's okay if the risk is relatively low. For example, you got $20, you don't really care. A hot wallet is also any wallet such as Exodus or Electrum, or any wallet that is just online. It's an application on your laptop. If your laptop or phone gets stolen, someone knows the password to your phone. Hopefully you have a password. If you have no password, people are going to get in really quickly. And if you use the same password for your wallets, they're going to be able to access your Bitcoin and send it away to their wallet. So desktop wallets, phone wallets, website wallets, exchanges, these are hot wallets. For cold storage, the most popular at this moment would be hardware wallets. And then you have paper wallets. These were the original paper wallets which people used in the early days of cryptocurrency. Now, there is a problem with cold storage wallet, and that is very simply, you first need the device. So whether it's the piece of paper itself, the computer that is offline, or the actual hardware such as the USB flash drive, and the ability to transfer to a computer that's online or a phone that's online. So you wouldn't just be able to do it off your phone. Of course, that is inconvenient. So it's best to have both a hot wallet and a cold storage wallet. The hot wallet, usually a few $100 in there. If you have more than a few thousand, get maybe a Ledger or a Trezor. If you don't want to spend the money, get a paper wallet. I'm going to use an analogy. The hot wallet is basically keeping your money in your pocket or under your mattress or whatever, and the cold storage wallet is keeping your money in the bank, where, okay, maybe the banks aren't all secure, but it is a heck of a lot, 100 times more secure than keeping it in your wallet. If someone steals it, yeah, there's no going back from that. So your private keys, your seed information, everything that's in a hot wallet is stored online, and if it's stored online, it's not in your control. That Bitcoin technically isn't yours. It's of that wallet, of Exodus, of Electrum, of whatever wallet you're using, of that exchange. You have to have trust in other exchanges and other people and companies. Technically, if you're using a hardware wallet that's cold storage such as Ledger and Trezor, you still have to trust Ledger and Trezor, and they did have their hacked data, but nobody lost Bitcoin. Really sensitive data wasn't stolen. So if you don't want to do Ledger Trezor, if you don't want to have a paper wallet, there is a third option. That's keeping it on a computer, a specified computer that's offline. So you can create a hard drive cold storage wallet on your secondary computer using Electrum. You just have to go to docs.electrum.org/un/latest/coldstorage.html. I'm going to put that link down in the description below. So you only need to install a watching only PC version. or Mac or whatever. And you have access to all the generated addresses. So all you need to keep safe is the seed key and the private keys, right? Don't ever trust any websites that generate wallets for you, offline wallets. For security, your offline wallet needs to be generated offline. There is a risk with external service providers such as Ledger or Trezor having your data, but come on, their business is not about that. The major risk, though, is purchasing a used Ledger or Trezor, which technically could be hacked, or sometimes one of the easier social engineering methods out there was people would put their own seed keys in the instruction panel, which most people with a half a brain could realize that something's not right here, it's forged. But people selling, the sellers would put in their seed keys. Someone would create the wallet using the seed keys, the fake seed keys, and the seller would continue to get cryptocurrency. So as long as you are thinking logically, you should be able to avoid that. Don't get something used. I mean, come on, if you have a few $1,000s, invest the $100 or whatever. A seed phrase is just as valuable as the single private key, so don't lose your information. Don't lose your information. Wallets are going to remind you time and time again. If you lose it, you lose access to your money, and that's it. The only way to get back in is through brute forcing it, but unless you have 4,000 years to wait around for a computer to brute force it for you, you're not getting access to that again. I know multiple people who lost Ethereum or cryptocurrency. I am included. Woohoo! I lost, at its current value, it's over $900 worth of Ethereum, but that's the only amount that I ever lost, with which I was like locked out of. At the time, it was worth $300, $400, so it wasn't too bad. But I know people who have lost multiple Bitcoins. Bitcoins, yeah. So, whew, that hurts. That hurts. Over $100,000. That's a lot of money. Anyways, that's today's video. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will have down in the link in the description below affiliate links for Ledger and Trezor if you'd want one. I used to have a Ledger. I sold it when I didn't need it anymore, when I didn't have any more cryptocurrency. I sold it for a cheaper price. Of course, there's always a risk when you're buying used, but not every single person is going to be bad. I wasn't a bad guy. I sold perfectly fine. Remember, there is no way to get around, if you have a cold storage wallet, there's no way to get around this. You need to keep your seed and private keys safe somewhere, written down somewhere multiple times, wherever you can access. Keep it offline, so don't write it down in an email or anywhere where it can get hacked. Write it down in a journal, in some letter that you mail to yourself. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But wherever you can, keep it safe, you'll be fine. That's today's video.